The American Akita is a beauty with plush fur and a characteristic dark mask. The breed combines courage, aggression, and friendliness. Dogs have excellent hunting qualities and protect the owner's house, fearlessly standing up for the protection of its inhabitants in the event of a threat. At the same time, the American Akita is characterized by peacefulness and tolerance, but subject to proper training. The word American in the name of the breed can be confusing when it comes to its origin. The second name is a big Japanese dog. In this regard, it is more eloquent. Her homeland is the land of the rising sun. The ancestors of the American Akita are the Japanese Akita Ine. Independence, loyalty, and fearlessness are the main features that the American whale possesses. Sharp and developed intelligence. The dog perfectly understands everything that is happening around, understands the owner well, recognizes commands, and is able to draw its own conclusions, which they use, literally having their own view of things. The American Akita is also called a dog of one owner. It is very difficult to tolerate a change of owner, and often cannot adapt to living in another place for the rest of its life. The American Akita is distinguished by a freedom-loving disposition, but at the same time, it is a calm dog, affectionate, balanced. Thanks to a mature, stable psyche in any situation, she behaves with dignity and shows restraint. Representatives of the breed never have causeless reactions to external stimuli. She doesn't bark for nothing, doesn't rush at anything that moves without good reason, just because it moves. And Kitty, smart, reserved, well-mannered, and noble. This behavior is completely out of character. Keeping your pet in an ordinary city apartment, you cannot be afraid that the American Akita will cause some inconvenience to the neighbors. There will certainly be no complaints about the constant barking and howling. But if Akita starts to give voice, you can be sure there is a good reason for this. The barking of your pet is a sure signal that an ill-wisher has encroached on your territory or on your property. Dogs of this breed, like real samurai, like to keep everything under their control. Apparently, this is how the genes inherited from Japanese ancestors manifest themselves. This quality in the American Akita can be called one of the fundamental ones, because it helps her in fulfilling the mission inherent in nature: be a great watchman. The American Akita gets along very well with children, often even takes care of them like a nanny. But a full-fledged nanny Akita cannot be because of its size. Leaving the baby alone with her, it is impossible to be completely sure that the dog will not accidentally push him and cause him some kind of injury. For whom of the younger members of the Akita family will become a real friend, so it is for teenage children. At the same time, such features as obsession and importunity are absolutely not inherent in parity. Although the whale was specially bred for cohabitation with a person, it still needs a personal space. An American will never get in your way, but at the same time, you should not impose on him once again. The behavior of a whale can cause such a problem as aggression towards other dogs, which can cause the owner some trouble. It is to the dogs. She often shows loyalty to cats, but only to her own. There will simply be no outsiders on the territory controlled by her. As for other people's dogs, adult whales almost never accept their societies of other dogs. On walks, he often shows his character far from the best side, provoking quarrels and fights. From this, we make a simple conclusion. If you find yourself with your pet in dog walking areas, do not let him off the leash in any case. The American Akita feels great in a country house, with a spacious courtyard. A large territory is her element. There is something to guard, and there is where to feel like a master. Keeping a dog in an apartment, in no case do not turn your pet into a prisoner in your square meters. Representatives of this breed need not only regular, but also long walks. And you need to walk him twice a day, for at least an hour. Walking just for show, Akita is not suitable. They should be interesting, intense, active, with elements of play and training. All these points will help to maintain the physical and mental health of the dog at the proper level. Akita is a naughty dog, but they can be taught commands, and most importantly, win their favor. If the dog loves and respects you, he will do what is necessary, and will listen to you. Akita is difficult to train, as a German Shepherd, but it is possible to achieve obedience and follow commands. The American Akita requires from the owner great patience, kindness, and will of upbringing. Rigor is acceptable. Rigidity is by no means, since you will not earn any respect in this. Even the execution of basic commands is sometimes a difficult task, but with due perseverance, everything will work out. And don't forget to praise the dog for his success. The American Akita has a thick coat, and therefore needs regular combing at least once a week, preferably twice. Always make sure that the ears and eyes of the animal are clean, and trim the claws if necessary. Only a strong-willed person with the data of a real leader can become the master of the American whale. If you do not earn the respect and trust of this independent dog, it will control you, and not vice versa.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our latest videos. Check out our other content, and be sure to hit that notification bell.